linear trend. But sometimes these particular graphs can mislead you also. How? I will tell you. Suppose now I am assuming there is a quadratic trend in my data. So for checking that, again I'm going to one-way ANOVA and clicking on this contrast, and from linear now I'm clicking on quadratic. In place of linear I have selected quadratic trend. Now click on continue and then OK. So when you will click on continue and OK, SPSS will give you the results. Here you can say linear and then quadratic also. So again you can see when we are going for the unweighted, you can see here the significance value is 0.000, means which is again less than 0.05. So you can say there means our data is showing the quadratic trend as well. But when we check the F value for both the term, linear term and quadratic term, you can check here the F value in case of linear term unweighted is 865.591 and for quadratic unweighted it is 53.489. So we can say that linear term or the linear trend is more pronounced as compared to quadratic trend, but we are still unable to conclude that which particular trend our data is following. So that is the thing which I have explained for you. Now lastly, in ANOVA I am showing you one more thing. We can apply independent sample t-test with the help of one-way ANOVA. So for that again I am going to the one-way ANOVA option, and here again click on this contrast button, and now coming to this coefficients. Here what you need to do, so here what you need to do, you need to give the coefficient for the categories in which two categories you are interested, because I am telling you independent sample t-test, and I hope you remember yesterday we have discussed this thing. For independent sample t-test we can make comparison between two categories of the independent variable or two groups of the independent variables. So here we have three categories or three groups for the independent variables. So firstly we need to decide in which two categories we need to make comparison. For example, clerical and custodial, if we are interested, so we need to give the coefficient here. For example, if I'm interested in clerical and custodial, so I am giving one coefficient for clerical and then add this, and we have to give reverse coefficient to the next category, that is -1, and then add. Means whatever coefficient I am giving here for the one category in which I am interested, the reverse coefficient I need to give to the next category in which I am interested. It is totally up to you. If you want to write 10, you can write 10. If you want to write 22, you can write 22. Totally up to you. But whatever number you are giving for first category of your interest, the same number you have to give to the second category, but the sign will be reversed. Means in place of plus, you need to write now minus. So this is the one thing. And there is one more category, that is manager, and we are not interested in manager, so I am assigning it 0 and then click on add. So this way you can see here the coefficient total is now 0.000. So it should always be 0.000 when you are going for the independent sample t-test. So this way you can apply the independent sample t-test also with the help of ANOVA by pre-deciding the categories in which two categories you are interested. Now click on continue and then OK. So SPSS will generate the result for you. Yes, here you can see the contrast test results. Here salary assumed equal variances, does not assume equal variances. So as we are knowing that the variances is not same, we have already checked previously. That means we have to move across this particular row and we need to check the t value here. This is the t value and this is the degree of freedom and this is the significance level. So we have checked this particular mean difference for two categories, that is the clerical and the custodial, and with the help of this p value which is less than 0.05, we can say there is a significant difference in the salary of clerical and the custodial employees. So this way you can say we can also perform independent sample t-test in one-way ANOVA. So this was all for the one-way ANOVA. Now I'm moving towards to the Kruskal-Wallis test. So again, I'm coming to the presentation part and I'm sharing the PPTs with you. We will discuss firstly Kruskal-Wallis test, then we will see, we will go for how we can apply this Kruskal-Wallis test. So Kruskal-Wallis test is the alternative for one-way ANOVA when any of the assumptions of one-way ANOVA is not met. In that case, we will go for the Kruskal-Wallis test. There are certain assumptions also which we need to keep in our mind by, for applying the Kruskal-Wallis test. So these assumptions are, first one is the dependent variable should be continuous or ordinal, means we have to measure the dependent variable either on the continuous scale or on the ordinal scale. Dependent variable should be on the categorical scale and it has 3 or more disjoints group, means the measurement of independent variable should be either on nominal scale or on ordinal scale, and there should be 3 or more disjoint groups. Disjoint groups means there should be nothing common between the groups. Lastly, you need to check the distribution shape, means the distribution shapes are approximately similar in all the groups. If this condition is not satisfied, then we will apply the median test instead of the Kruskal-Wallis test. So that we will check one by one when we will go for the Kruskal-Wallis test. And lastly, the hypothesis. What will be the hypothesis for the Kruskal-Wallis test? You can see here the medians of the factor groups for the dependent variable are equal. That is your null or H naught hypothesis. Alternatively, you can say at least one factor group has a different median for the dependent variable. So this way you can say factor group means this is the independent variable, and an independent variable should have three or more than 3 groups. So all the groups have same median or all the groups have different median. This would be your null and alternative hypothesis. So this way you can see this is the Kruskal-Wallis test. Now how we can apply this Kruskal-Wallis test? You need to come to the SPSS and then I have selected the same data sheet, as we are knowing that our dependent variable, that is salary, is not following the normal distribution. It is known to us. So now we are applying the Kruskal-Wallis test for the same variables, that is salary and the job category. So for how we can apply the Kruskal-Wallis test, firstly I am coming to the assumptions again and showing you assumptions were, yeah, dependent variable. So we are knowing this thing that our dependent variable is on continuous scale, and we are knowing this thing that independent variable is on categorical scale and it has 3 categories. So these 2 assumptions we have checked. Now these assumptions we will check with the output of the Kruskal-Wallis test. So now for applying the Kruskal-Wallis test, you need to go to the analyze, then select non-parametric test and go to independent samples. Again, I'm repeating, go to analyze menu, then select non-parametric test and then click on independent samples. When you will click on independent samples, a big box will appear in front of you. Here there are 3 tabs: objective, fields and settings. So when we are talking about objective tab, here automatically compare the distribution across the group. This is the by default option, and yes, we need to check the distribution of different groups. So this is the by default option and we will go with it. Next, you need to click on the fields tab. Here you need to transfer your variable. Your variable is current salary, that is your dependent variable, shifted to the test fields. Now employment category is your independent variable with 3 groups, so shift it to the groups box. This is the thing in the fields. Now click on the settings. In the settings, automatically choose a test based on the data. This is the by default option, means if we will not select the Kruskal-Wallis test, even then SPSS will perform the Kruskal-Wallis test, because we have 2 variables, dependent variable and dependent variable, we have defined already. Dependent variable is on continuous scale, independent variable is on categorical scale, and there are three groups in independent variable. But if you want to select by your own, you can click on this customize test and click on the Kruskal Wallis or one way ANOVA or K sample test. You can click on this particular thing and then click on only run. When you will click on run, SPSS will generate result for you. So I think you all have got this particular output. A small box will appear in the output window under the non-parametric test head. Here you can see, but we are not getting the output of the shapes. So for getting that, because firstly we need to check the shapes of the distribution. So you need to just double click on this particular table area. And when you will just double click, one more window will appear, that is the model viewer window. Here you can see at the right hand side, there are independent sample Kruskal Wallis test box in which you would be able to see the box plots of all the three categories, that is clerical, custodial and manager. So when we compare all three, means these all three are showing the different type of shapes. The shapes are not similar in the categories. In case of clerical and manager, we can say they are little bit same, but when we are talking about custodial, you are able to see only a thin line, means there is no, you are unable to see the box, or box is very thin line. So this way we can say there is a leptokurtic kind of distribution, because when we will draw a normal curve here, we will get a elongated peak of this particular bell-shaped curve. This will show you that is the distribution is leptokurtic. So this way we can conclude this thing, that the distribution or the shapes are not similar. So we have read this thing in the PPTs. When the shapes is not same, that means we cannot apply Kruskal Wallis test. We need to apply the median test. And how we will apply median test? For that, you need to go to again one way. You need to again go to the non-parametric test, two or more independent samples options. Just click on that. And here you need to click on this median test. In place of Kruskal Wallis test, you need to just click on the median test K sample and click on the run, and then output will be generated for you. So here you can see, again I have double clicked on that particular table area to get this model viewer. So now you can see this is the median group, grand median value, and in the next box below this particular box you can see this is the median value, this is the test statistics value, and that is the asymptotic significant value, which is 0.000, which is less than 0.05. So with the help of this particular analysis, we can say we are unable to hold the null hypothesis, and we are going with the alternative hypothesis. And according to the alternative hypothesis, you can say at least one group has different median salary in the for the dependent variable. We can say dependent variable is salary, so we can say at least one group has different median salary. So this is our conclusion for the Kruskal Wallis test. Now again I am showing you one more thing. If we want to do multiple comparison here as a post hoc, as we have done in ANOVA, what you need to do, here you can see in the lower tab or lower bar, you can see here there is a view option, independent sample test view. So you need to click on the arrow and then click on the pairwise comparisons. When you will click on this, the model viewer window will give you the pairwise comparison, and with the help of that you can conclude your results for the pairwise comparison. Here you can see clerical custodial, clerical manager, custodial manager. For all the three pairs, you can see these are the test statistics and these are the significant value. and these are the adjusted significance value, which are the Bonferroni adjusted significant value. Means alpha is adjusted for particular comparison of particular categories of the comparison. This significant value is adjusted. So you have to report this adjusted significant value, and all the adjusted significant values are less than 0.05. So in all the three pairwise comparison, you can say there is a significant difference in the median salary of clerical and the custodial staff. There is a significant difference in the median salary of clerical and the managerial staff, and there is significant difference in the median salary of custodial and the managerial staff. So this way you can conclude pairwise comparison also with the help of median test. So this is the thing which we have studied today. So today we have seen one-way ANOVA, its assumptions checking. Then we have checked, or we have applied Kruskal-Wallis test or the median and the median test with the help of checking the assumptions Kruskal-Wallis test. So this is all for the day. If you have any queries, you can ask me.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
In one-way ANOVA, is post-hoc analysis similar to independent sample t-test?
Hello.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, one doubt. In one-way ANOVA.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Archana, ma'am, I
Hello,
cannot
ma'am.
hear. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In one-way ANOVA, is post-hoc analysis similar to independent t-test?
We can say, ma'am, we can say this thing. When I'm coming to the output window, yes, you can see here, but it is giving you only the significance value, but it is not giving you the t value. If you want t value, you have to apply the independent sample t-test with the help of contrast option in the one-way ANOVA. It is only indicating you the significance value, and although the results will be similar as we will get in the one-way ANOVA, as we will get in that independent sample t-test and here in the post-hoc test, result will be similar, but this is not giving you the t value. If you want to report t value, you have to apply the contrast option.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Any more query?
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. Can we get the recording of your presentation?
Sorry, ma'am.
Can we get recording of your presentation when you perform on SPSS sheet? Because here sometimes I
No,
have
madam.
missed some point.
No, actually, recording will not be shared anyhow. Actually, it is the personal presentations of these experts. So recording will not be shared anymore.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Thank you, Dr. Chanchala Jain, madam. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
Madam,
sir.
Professor,
madam, last
Professor Jain,
sorry,
please.
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
last question, madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam, this is Balakrishna regarding multiple regression analysis, madam. When will you going to present, madam? Multiple regression analysis.
Sorry,
In
sir,
that, I
I'm
would
not
like
getting you.
in multiple regression analysis, I would like to know about Tobit, Probit, and logit models, madam.
Sir, this is not the part of the this FDP.
Okay, madam.
Yes.
Uh, i-
We will
in
plan
my
this FDP soon. Then I think Ajay sir will let you know. We will plan
Thank
soon.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, madam.
Most
Thank you.
welcome, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am,
Thank you, Ajay sir.
and take care, ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you all
sir.
participants. Thank you all participants.
Thank you, Ajay sir. Thank you, Saurabh sir, RFI team, and all the participants. Ajay sir, may I leave now?
Yes, ma'am, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please take
Thank
care.
you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay sir. Thank you, Saurabh sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, over to you, Professor Jain, please.
Yes, sir. Complete now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So take rest, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your concern. I'm leaving now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, all the participants.
Everyone bula 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 bula.
Sir,
Dr. Charan.
hello, Dr. Charanji.
Oh, ഇല്ല വെറുതെ ഓ ഓ പോലെ പോലെ ഇല്ല വെറുതെ ഇല്ല വെറുതെ ടപ്പ് ടപ്പ് ടപ്പ്